notes that Mr. Myers is sitting there looking like he wants to say something.
Well, I just believe if we had a previous resolution saying that we were going to discuss consolidating with other neighboring districts, and then this one really focuses on the fact that us and IPSI have agreed to further discuss and meet. I think this covers both. Like we don't necessarily have to do a second, like separating the further and doing that all by itself. This is already included. The first, really, if you look at it, the first part of this resolution is based on the previous that we've already discussed, that we would talk with other neighboring school districts. But this one here just lets us know that we have already agreed, the presidents have met and initial conversation that we now agree that we will meet with him.
So basically what it did is just detailed it. It went from generalizing to detail because IPSI High is a neighboring school. And so IPSI High is a school that was willing to talk. And so that's why the resolution came about between the two schools.
And if Lincoln had agreed, then he probably would have been.
Lincoln would be in there too.
So we know all this background, but when this gets out to the public, they will look at it and they will say, oh, they're going to consolidate with IPSI.
Okay, so
you know,
this is the other thing. This is the other thing that we talked about in the meeting.
See, I read your little thing about it, okay, and because when I read this, I said, oh my goodness, we're just isolating with IPSI. You know, what happened to Lincoln? What happened to all the other schools? And I have some knowledge about that, and so if I read it that way, how are the people going to read it?
But like once again, like I reiterate, is that there's going to be rumors, okay, but the truth is the truth, and people can take it.
So you need to make sure the truth gets out there.
Exactly.
Not something that will allow them to spread more rumors, but
if we really read the resolution, it just says meet jointly for the purpose of identifying areas of consolidation.
And actually, therefore does specifically state other districts in the county.
And then we're just identifying. It doesn't really say we're consolidating. Just discussion.
no, it's not saying that, but
Consolidating
I'm
services.
trying to read it the way other people might read it.
And we discussed that too, and if people read it, they got certain people they're going to call. If they got questions, we're going to go to, and we got exactly what we're going to say, so nothing false gets out. We've covered all areas, and we sat around for, what, 2.5 hours of the day, just dissecting and going through this over and over again.
Who's the we?
The one that you get the email with the IPSI board, the superintendent, WRCS. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
You got it? Okay, I'll send it out.
In the grand scheme of things, because
But who was the we? It was just the superintendents, the 2 superintendents, and the 2 board presidents, and somebody from the ISD.
WRCS, Jeanette Wilson,
Floyd was there, I can't remember his last name, and myself.
Emma.
Oh, so we had couple of board members from
Right.
each. Okay, I was very unclear about that, so.
My name was mentioned in the one email.
Yeah, I mentioned everybody's name. And if you notice what I did, and we don't want to keep going,
Well, this is a very important resolution.
Right.
Yes, we do.
And the one that David, if you notice that the email that David Bates sent to his people, I sent you the same thing, so that way we won't be sending 2 different stories, and just the way we're doing it. So we, like you said, we understand the importance of this, and we understand the seriousness of it.
I'm comfortable with the way that this is written currently, especially now that we know that Mr. Siskey knows that we don't want to stop at just IPSI. And I think that from that standpoint, as this written is indeed presentable.
The other part of this, and Mr. Garrett had mentioned, it's important with all of this that the president is, just a reminder for everyone, the president is the spokesperson for the board, the superintendent is the spokesperson for the district.
But the board have its say also.
But I'm just saying, if, you know, there,
No, you gotta
if,
rephrase.
Yeah.
She was just saying if approached in the public, that's what she was talking about.
When the phone rings, we're supposed to say kind of.
correct. And that, you know, I know we've got a little more experience in it, it was just sort of a helpful hint. Also, a reminder for us as being longer-term members, but also a reminder for the new, you know, members of the board too.
Okay, and you're assuring me that nobody will misread this, and if they do misread it, that you
Oh,
will
wait,
absolutely.
I
let
think
me help
nobody
you
can
out.
ever assure.
Yeah, I can't assure you that, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be misread, but I can assure you that we will put
Well,
the
that's,
truth out.
that's the way I read it the first time I read it, you know, and I know what most people do.
Definition of the word hit.
Right, okay, so any other discussion regarding this? Okay, roll call.
Trustee Myers.
Aye.
Trustee Stewart.
Aye.
Trustee Meadows.
Nay.
Trustee Thomas.
Aye.
I vote aye. Trustee Garrett.
Aye, motion carries. Okay, yeah, there you go. Board meeting date change.
Move that the Willow Run Board of Education change the Willow Run Board of Education regular meeting to be held at Willow Run High School from Thursday, July 21, 2011 to Thursday, July 28, 2011.
Second.
It's been moved and supported that the Willow Run Board of Education change the Willow Run Board of Education regular meeting to be held at Willow Run High School from Thursday, July 21st, 2011 to Thursday, July 28th, 2011. Discussion.
Did we have speak conference?
Yeah.
It's October, November, Halloween-ish.
Any discussion?
Why are we moving? Didn't we discuss it?
We did.
And because of circumstances that arose, the vacant board seat, next week's would be the 21st, and neither I or Mr. Siski would not be here. And so we decided to move it to the 28th, where we have a full board, so that way we can appoint a new board member.
I'm not
I've
sure I will
already
be
scheduled,
there.
based on the previous discussion that we had.
All right, that's why we had discussion. So if it's the 21st,
No, doesn't have to be Thursday. Give enough time to post it.
I would be more than happy to do a friendly amendment if the board so chooses and gets another date.
Why not the 20th, the week before Thursday? We will not be available that day.
I mean, you're both on the
I'm up all
wall.
week.
Mr. Garrett
Oh,
is
we have to move into that last week.
the whole last week.
But we knew that when we originally did the 21st, right? That you said that you would be able to attend.
no, that was today's meeting. That was actually today's meeting, because I've really been driving to Ohio right now.
The 28th works for me.
I'll make it work.
So for those who might not work, that's why we said, do you want to have it on Thursday, you want to move to a Wednesday, or?
Well, if it moves to Wednesday, then I've got to take time, or Wednesday or Friday, either I've got to take time off work to be here.
Where do we send on the appointment for the board member? Do we have to have it done Thursday or Friday?
I have it done by 12 o'clock,
Midnight on
I
the
believe it's the
28th?
28th.
Okay, so the 20th is the
Last
last,
day,
day.
last day to do it.
so it has to be, we need that meeting before the 28th.
On or before.
Now, for those who've already, made it, where you can be here for the 21st, you want to go ahead and proceed with it,